through the flathead. I had a feeling that not only could I drown, but that I may be eaten by the Flathead Lake monster.
They got closer and closer, and when they were ready to grab him, turned into a wolf. The spirit of that Native American who turned into a wolf is there in the Portland Underground.
And a Monsters and Mysteries exclusive.
The whole event, everything about it was a life-changing moment. I shot Bigfoot.
You could have that one definitive piece of evidence that could help get the species verified.
For the first time ever, flesh and blood remains of what appears to be a Bigfoot. A groundbreaking DNA study is underway.
One of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing, that's happened in the Sasquatch world to date.
The Pacific Northwest. One of the last places in the continental U.S. to be explored. It's a region drenched in rain, more than anywhere else in America, producing some of the densest forests. A good place for something to hide.
You can't really even see 12 feet deep into some of these woods. It's so deep and impenetrable, depending on the time of year.
People that fly over the Pacific Northwest are generally just impressed with how vast the forests are out here.
It's a place where people can have an imagination and think about what could be out there, because it is so dark, thick, and luscious.
There are pockets of the Pacific Northwest that remain out of time, wild and untamed. Perhaps that makes it the perfect home for an elusive creature known as Sasquatch.
It is a real thing. It's a flesh and blood biological being that exists, and it's out there.
It's been part of the family story, since I was born. A lot of kids have the boogeyman under the bed. I had Bigfoot.
When I go on night hikes, I feel more vulnerable, and I feel more like Sasquatch is watching me, because it's dark and I can't see my surroundings, and I feel like he could easily be watching me.
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, interchangeable terms for the giant, hairy humanoid said to stalk these woods. Stories of the giant ones may have begun among Native Americans.
The thing that convinced me that Bigfoot is real is 1,500 years of Native Americans talking about it, carving totems for it, dozens and dozens of words for it in all the different Native languages. They've seen it for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Native American legends eventually made their way into popular awareness. Then, in 1958, at a construction site in Bluff Creek, California, bulldozer operator Jerry Crew found an enormous footprint. After that, the elusive trackmaker was a media sensation. Despite years of cheap stunts and gorilla suits, the public's interest has only grown.
The Bigfoot whole phenomenon has just recently blown up, and people are being more aware of it and open to it. No matter where we go with finding out if something's a hoax or something's real, something's out there that we don't know about, it's thrilling to me.
And then there are some who never gave Bigfoot a thought until they came face to face.
The whole event, everything about it was a life-changing moment. There was this moment where I was just like, I shot Bigfoot.
On the southern edge of the Pacific Northwest, near the Sierra Mountains in Northern California, 27-year-old Justin Smeha lives with his wife and daughter.
About the only thing I do in my free time is hunting and fishing. Since I was raised, that's all we ever did. Every weekend, it's assumed that we're going hunting or fishing year-round. When it came to Bigfoot or Sasquatch growing up, I just never heard anybody talk about it like it's a real thing. I really knew nothing about it.
On October 8th, 2010, all that changed.